Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa, and today I'm doing a somewhat different video. This isn't really book related, it's more like an author tube related thing. So I think I showed you guys that last year I ended up picking up a book called Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and it is basically an entire book with a formulaic way to write an entire novel. Now, I've been on and off into writing for a very long time. I have started a couple novels, not really finished them, and I decided in one of them that I really needed to plot the rest of it, because I got so far and then I realized I don't know what the hell is going to happen. I just developed these characters and put them into this situation, and I have no idea where I want to go with this. So what I decided to do, instead of continuously going back and referring to this book, is I made a template out of this book, and I put comments in this template to tell me what I needed to put in this section and kind of giving me a description. And then I thought, you know what, this could be great for others. Now, the template that I came up with, it is not a standalone. You definitely need to at least read this book before you even attempt to use the template. If not, go back and reference it at some points. So I'm not telling you that it is a complete standalone. It is a basic rip right off of this, so it is not for sale. It is for free, fair use for people. So please do not take this and try to sell it to anybody, because it is a copyright infringement. I will tell you that. So it is for your own personal use, just like it is for my own personal use. And again, I took this right out of the novel. So with all of those disclaimers out of the way, I will take you guys through the spreadsheet and show you what I've come up with. Okay, so now that we are actually in the beat sheet template that I have created here, the first thing I want you to see is down at the bottom, there are two different sheets to this. There is the beat sheet template and there is the character development template, and I'll go through both of them. So the first thing up at the top here is the overall synopsis. This is just a good place for you to write what your synopsis of the book is going to be. You can write it before you write the book, write it after you write the book, however you do it, whatever your process is. There's also a little section over here on the right hand side for notes, where you can take as many notes as you want. I made the box pretty big so you can type quite a bit in there. So the next thing is the life lesson. This is in general what the entire book is supposed to be about. So I have all these things in here that were listed in the Save the Cat book, and if you hover over top of them, it tells you a little bit more about it. So there is forgiveness, and that is forgiveness of oneself or others. Love includes self-love, family love, romantic love, yada yada yada. It just goes on and on. So basically you just have to hover your mouse over top of the box and the little comment will pop up and tell you what it is. Now, this is a common theme throughout the whole thing. I did try to make the comments as big as the words are in there so that you can actually see it without having to do too much work to it. So hopefully that works. So the next box is going to be, of course, for a book title, you know, whether you name it Project 1, 2, 3, or actually give a full title is completely up to you. So the next thing is there are 3 different acts. There is Act 1, Act 2A, Act 2B, and Act 3. And I helpfully color coordinated it so you know what goes with what. So the first thing is, these titles right here are going to be basically what that piece of the act is supposed to be about. And then over here is what percentage of the book this part should fall into. So the opening image is a before snapshot of your hero and their world, and this should really take place in the first 1% of the book. Now over here are the empty cells that you can type in, you know, basically giving a general overview of what your opening image is going to be, or whatever notes you want to make about that particular part. This is basically just so you can follow along with the whole beat sheet and create a novel, you know, so you'll basically have a whole full outline before you even start writing, if that's your process. So of course the next one is the theme stated, a statement made by a character, typically not the hero, that hints at what the hero's arc will be, on and on and on. And that should be at the 5% mark in the book. Now you see with this setup, this is anywhere between 1 and 10%. So the setup should be within the first 10% of the book. So that is a common theme that goes all the way down here, of course. So I thought this was very helpful because I really just took the paragraphs describing these things right out of the Save the Cat Writes a Novel book. These are just the general small snapshots. You're going to want to read, like I said, you're going to want to read the full book before you dig into this, just so that you have a little bit more background and you actually understand what these notes are telling you. Because otherwise it might be quite confusing. So that is the general overview of the actual beat sheet template that has everything you need to create your whole novel. So the next one is the character development template, and this one is a little like the first one. So the first spot is, of course, for the character name. I added in whether they are a main character, a side character, and a hero or a villain. Now you can name these antagonist, protagonist, whatever you want to. You feel free to change this template up and use it however you see fit. This is just kind of like a starting off point. So of course this also has the comments in it, a problem, what do they want, what do they need, the shard of glass, which is the real problem, which is usually like a psychological problem, and then the roadblock. So I did create 4 of these, but you can create as many as you want just by highlighting all of those, of course. Right-clicking, copying, right-clicking again, and then, I just hit Control-V to paste things. Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste. It's just easier than trying to navigate the whole, paste special thing. Yeah. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you get some use out of this spreadsheet. Let me know if you're writing a novel, tell me anything you want to about it, or don't tell me anything, that's up to you. I will put the link to the Google Docs for the spreadsheet down in the comments for you guys to go use. Please do not edit it on my Google Docs. Save a copy to your own Google Docs and use it, because I will go through there and delete anything that you put in there. And if you mess up the spreadsheet, you're messing it up for everybody. So just saying. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.